Hi, I'm Joe Carrero. If you listen to my commentary on the Occupy movement and the Tea Party, you would understand why it is so important that we have an achievable goal to immediately turn our country's economy and political system in a different direction. While the Tea Party has done an admirable job of running candidates for office who are committed to changing the culture of corruption and the disregard for the needs of average citizens, we don't have the luxury of time it would take to win enough elections to bring about changes that we desperately need right now. That's why I suggested that the Occupy movement change its strategy from bringing attention to the problems of corrupt and incompetent government to beginning to provide a solution through taking control of Congress this next election cycle. The urgency expressed by Occupy with the staging of 24-hour-a-day protests in the parks and streets of cities throughout the country has let the country know that we can't wait for the government to change itself. For as we know, it doesn't want to change. Unfortunately, those demonstrations have attracted some who will diminish from the capability of this movement to reach whatever goals that were in their reach. They need to leave the parks and these disruptive groups and disperse through each state with statewide, regional, and city organizations similar to the Tea Parties and register people as independents to vote in the next election. It's the only way to change the direction that the coalition of big government, big business, and big political parties are taking us. While those in power control the media, have the money to run campaigns, and can depend upon votes from those in government, unions, and corporate workers, registering new voters dedicated to taking back our government is our only hope against that power and influence. And with the commitment shown by Occupy and the Tea Party, we can do it this next election. In 2010, 37.8% of the voting age population voted. That means of approximately 235 million people that could vote, 145 million didn't vote. That's a bunch of people who haven't been registered or just didn't think or see a reason to vote. I think we would all agree that these folks now have a better reason than ever to vote. And if 25 million of the 145 million can be registered as independents, added to those already independent, and those Democrats and Republicans who would love to have another candidate alternative to provide a change of government, our country can be saved. So right now we have a choice of working within the current political framework, hoping that eventually somewhere down the road we can elect enough people with the courage to stand up for the average Joes and Jane of our countries, or appear on TV news in a crowded park every night trying to make the point that we have reached the end of our rope and how we need to save our future and our country as a guy in the background defecates on an American flag. You don't have the time to waste on eventualities or those who don't realize or care about the importance of your cause. But it's your choice. You've got the reason, you've got the numbers, all you need are the votes. We are truly in the midst of a revolution similar to the reasons our country was first founded. We just need to unite our cause and become independent of the politics that presently control us. We need to have independent candidates voted into office by independent voters. That's our only hope to take away the power and influence of those on the verge of destroying any hope of opportunity for a future. Once again, thank you for awakening America, and may God bless you in your journey. And thanks for listening to An Average Joe.